Hey guys, so a lot of my makeup looks lately have been more full coverage, so I just wanted to show you a more like airbrush no makeup look for the days that you don't want to look done up, but you also don't want to look like you just rolled out of bed. First step is to cover up any blemishes you have, any zits. If you're a little dark under your eyes, I'm taking the Highlight Mango, which is great for color correcting. It's great for red cheeks, or if you're a little dark under your eyes. So I use it just to kind of cover up those little dark circles under my eyes. And I'm just using my finger because I notice when you use your finger, you can't apply too much. You know, sometimes when you take the product on with a brush, it's more than you wanted. So you just take it and dab it on whatever spots you see that need a little bit of love before you apply your base color. So to create a natural look, I like to use an airbrushing technique, and I'm going to use my B Squared bronzer and blush brush to do this technique because the bristles are much fluffier and further apart, and it can give you more of like an airbrush look. So just go in with your first highlight shade, your darker one that you usually put all over your face, and just kind of dab it and just kind of go in like sweeping airbrush motion. I have hair everywhere. Oh my god. Okay, just sweep it all over your face very, very lightly. And so the whole point of this is to not have your makeup caked on. You want it to just be really flawless. So the less product you use, the better. You're just kind of barely dusting your skin with your highlight shade. So just do that all over until you feel like you have enough on. And don't forget your neck. Okay, so you can literally see it looks like I have no makeup on. That airbrush technique just really just barely applies it to your face, just enough to cover. It even covered my freckles a little bit. So you still want to use your color for brightening, your concealer, because, you know, I put that mango under my eyes, so now my eyes look a little bit darker than the rest of my face, and this is where you want it to be the brightest. So I'm just going to go in with my finger for this part and just take a little bit of Moonlit, and just dab a little circle under each eyes. And just put it on this way. And like I said before, this just makes it so you're not applying too much. And see, that just brightened under my eyes a little bit, but it doesn't look too bright. It doesn't look overdone. I'm just going to do a little on my nose too. A little bit right there. And then I usually like some brightness right here too. I get a little bit dark on the inner corner of my eyes. So just use your finger and have fun with it. That's it for your base. I mean, what did that take me? Like 2-3 minutes. So fast, so easy. So now we're going to do a little bit of bronzer. No contouring because that gives it too much of a chiseled, overdone look. So I'm going to take the more fluffy side of my brush and just dab it into my bronzer. I am using the Highlight Muse. This is so beautiful. Just a little bit. And just start to kind of like dab it on in that same airbrush motion. Put a little on your forehead. When I do this, I only really put the product on the brush one time, because if you keep going in, it's just you're gonna put more than you want to. And just kind of put it where the sun would hit. Think about laying in the sun and you get a little bit of that glow on your forehead, on your cheekbones right here, maybe a little bit on your nose, on your chin. So what is the last thing we have to do? We have blush left, and we want that to be very, very natural. If you have big rosy cheeks, it's not going to look like you have no makeup on. It kind of ruins the whole look we're going for. So I have this blush. It's called Tropicana, and it is very, very subtle. It's like this little peachy undertone. So I'm going to go in with my finger and just do a little dab. A dab will do ya. See how light that is? So subtle. And then I'm going to go in with the smaller end of my brush and just blend it out. Wow, I really like that. I don't know why I don't do this more often. It covered all of my blemishes, and I just feel so natural and glowy. So actually, with that same blush, you can go in and put it on your lips too. Oh, that's really pretty. I feel like I'm teaching myself things today. Why don't I do this on my lips more often? Very, very natural. And if you want that little bit of like an extra glow, you can go in with rose gold. It's a cream illuminator. Just put a little on your cheekbones. A little on your nose. And that's it. Voila. If you want, you can put a little bit of eyeshadow on. I don't know if I'm going to put any on today. I'm thinking no, but sometimes I'll just take a little bit of a blush, like a nude blush or a bronzer, and put that on my eyelids just so I don't look all one color. Hi again. So I ended up putting a little bit of eyeshadow from this new Juvia's Place palette called the Chocolates. This color right here. I just put a little bit on my lids, and you can see it just gave me a little bit of definition. I don't look like I have white out on my eyelids. And that's it. And another tip when you are doing the no makeup look, make sure you have a really good brow wax or gel. I use the NYX brow glue or the one that we sell, which is more like a harder wax. I use that to flare up my eyebrows and put a very little bit of brow product on. And then make sure to keep your hair simple too. I'm getting like Cher vibes today with this. I don't know why. I usually don't like a middle part, but when it's sleek like this, I really like it. So yeah, just do like sleek hair. Maybe like a side pony, a side braid, something really effortless, maybe a little J-Lo bun. Just have fun with it. And message us with any questions always. And also let me know, like, what would you like to see a video on? What makeup tips do you need? I would love to help, and I love making them. So let me know.